Hello and welcome. I'm painting a loose watercolor beard portrait today because this video is going to be my contribution to Dena Tollefson's Silver Beard Art Challenge. If you've never participated in one of Dena Tollefson's challenges before, I do hope you jump in because they're an awful lot of fun. I'm going to pop the links to her channel in the card in the top right hand corner so that you can see what I'm talking about and play along with the rest of us. I was quite excited to find a portrait challenge because I love painting portraits. I paint them the way I paint everything, in a loose, expressive style. And I started out very loose with this portrait because I went straight in with a paintbrush, and no sooner had this jolly face appeared on my page than I realised I really can't do a serious portrait at the moment. It's that festive fun time of year and I can't fight the whimsy. So I found three other little bearded gents who I wanted to have a go at painting too. So I got out a bigger sheet of paper and started drawing them in. These ones, because there are three of them and I want to place them nicely on the page, and they're so cute, I want to make sure I definitely do them justice. I did begin with a little pencil sketch just so that I can get everybody in their right spot. But I'm trying not to labour the drawing too much because I find that if I do a tight drawing, I find it hard to stay loose in the painting, and that's what makes my heart happy, is the loose, fresh, splashy paint everywhere. And I think that's just right for these happy little chaps. You can't help but wonder what sort of mischief they're getting up to. If loose expressive painting is your kind of thing too, then click on that subscribe button and turn on the notifications. That way you'll be sure to catch the new video every Wednesday. There's so much to love about painting with watercolour. All you've got to do is give the palette a quick spritz and you're ready to go. No other setup required. I also love the way the paints happily blend with one another without you having to do too much about it. Something really rather satisfying about plonking down the colours and letting the paint figure out how and where the blends should be. And I think that's the best way to work with watercolour. Let it do its own thing. Collaborate with the watercolour rather than trying to control it. It's one of my favourite things to talk and write about, and I do that all the time on my website. If you're interested, you can always head over to kerriewoodhouse.com and check it out. Now these three little chaps are just so adorable, I can't wait to finish painting them. But I have to be a little bit patient because I'm wanting to move around the painting, giving what I've already worked on a chance to dry so that it doesn't end up all smushing together and being so loose that you can't tell what it is. I'm dying to paint the noses on these cute little guys. But of course I'm going to have to wait until the hats are a little bit more dry so that the nose and hat doesn't join into one big shape. And of course the beards is a good choice because this is, after all, a silver beard challenge. And I don't actually have silver paint per se in my palette. So I'm starting out with lavender, which is a new favourite colour. That's obviously a very soft purpley shade, which is good for some of the shadows in the beard. And the other colour I'm putting in there is a colour called neutral tint. So that is, as the name suggests, something that is kind of neither warm nor cool grey. Although, having said that, I do find that has got quite a lot of warmth to it. It is one of my favourites. And another of my favourite sort of neutral colours is Moonglow, and that's what I've used to put into those boots. Moonglow is a kind of purpley grey colour by Daniel Smith, and it's very useful. Of course, I love anything that is even vaguely purple. I'm repeating that Moonglow colour in the beards and their little boots, and I'm going to use it for their mittens as well. Not just because I love all things purple and I'm going to do my best to put that all over the place, but because it's a good way of making the viewer's eye move around the painting as it bounces from one area of a repeated colour to another. So I think I will find some jolly music for you to listen to while I finish off adding in the colour for these mischievous, happy little chaps. Thanks again to Dena Tollefson for organising another super fun challenge. I do hope you check out her channel along with all the other contributors to the Silver Beard Art Challenge, and I hope you have a fabulous day filled with lots and lots of painting. Thanks for watching. See you next time.